Whoa, Blockbuster?
The last Blockbuster. Bend, Oregon, bud. Bend, Oregon.
You're good to go.
Welcome to the Grog Bowl, everybody. I'm Jason.
All right, so there's 4 groups of people on a Titanic. All right, there's a band, there's old people, there's women, and there's priests. All right, they're all loading the lifeboats. All of a sudden, someone says, "Well, what about the kids?" And the old people go, "Screw the kids." And the priests say, "Do we have time?"
That's Nick. I'm Kyle.
Fuck them kids. Do we have time? So, my Super Bowl prediction just went out the window this weekend.
Mine did too.
Yeah, mine also.
Fucking Lions.
Yeah.
Had a shitty game plan.
Do you think that Dan Campbell's put himself too much out there and it's going to cost him his job in the next season or two?
Not a chance.
No.
You can't go from having your best season and then lose your job.
Is that only
No.
is that only because he's taken the Lions as far as he has in the first time in 40 plus years?
No. I mean, the people want to play for him.
Yeah.
They want to play, but maybe it's because they're
Doesn't
lined up.
matter anyway. The big game's on tomorrow.
I know, but were they injured?
My Super Bowl.
That's the only reason they lost, right? So injuries. Notre Dame's
Tomorrow's
going to
my
win.
Super Bowl. You fucking asshole.
Yep.
What'd you say?
He said Notre Dame was
is
gonna
going
win.
to win.
Why would you even say that?
Why did you say that?
Why is that? Because I'm not an Ohio State fan. I hate Ohio State.
I hate your mom.
Most people might.
There's 5 minutes and 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of the Bills-Ravens game. The Bills are up 24-19.
Are the Bills good enough to beat Kansas City and the refs?
Well, we know the Bills. We know
What
the
the
Bills.
refs?
We know the Bills are good enough to beat Kansas City.
Because they beat him in week 1
Yep.
I understand that, but
in
No,
Kansas City.
It was week 9 they beat them.
Yeah.
Kansas
whatever.
City was.
But it was in.
But
It was in Kansas City, right?
Yep.
Can the Bills beat the Chiefs and the refs deep in the playoffs?
We'll see.
So, anywho, to change topic here a little bit,
Fuck
it must
you.
have been his throat must have been okay because he has a dip in.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm guessing you don't have throat cancer.
No, I have heartburn.
Yeah,
Really? Did they give you some omeprazole?
Yep, they did give me omeprazole.
Yep.
Yeah.
Opramazole or whatever.
Prilosec.
Yep.
I'm not Dr. Ladies, but I'll take a look.
30 milligrams, or no.
Ooh.
5 milligrams twice, 2 pills a day, so 10 milligrams a day.
Yep. I take it as needed, and I had to take it after my surgery because the stomach infections could happen or something like that.
I take 140 milligram, Prilosec a day.
So I never took it before, so he did. I imagine that's probably why. He just wanted to see how I'd react to it.
Yeah. I take. The shitty thing is when you get so used to it, your body's like, "Fuck you! I ain't working today."
Yeah.
And I want to take another one. And depending on what you eat too, it sucks.
Yeah. So the heartburn when I was sleeping. So they shoved a tube up through my nose, down into my throat. I was awake for this the entire time. It was like getting a COVID test times 50.
I know.
It was so fucking bad.
It'd been like this. I know, it'd have been like this.
Yeah, that's exactly how I was. And so like naturally you breathe with your mouth open, and he's like, no, you got to breathe through your nose. I was like, you got a fucking tube in my nose, bro. Like, you can't breathe like that. So he's like, no, you got to try. So I pretty much held my breath for about 45 seconds while he did this, because I had such a bad sinus infection. My left nostril was clogged. He couldn't even go through it, so he had to go up to it. So I was just holding my breath, and then right at the end, he's like, all right, say the letter E for me. I was like, E. And he's like, okay. And he just went, stuck it, and pulled it right out. It was like a
How?
set of, it was like a set of anal beads. Just pop, pop,
Hold on a
pop.
second. Hold on a second. How? Who did that study to figure out this is the best letter for them to say right now?
Don't know.
I mean,
E. I think because it probably flexes your throat. E.
A. You don't think A
A. E.
flexes your throat? A.
Maybe I don't know.
A.
That's maybe
E.
maybe you could say go fuck
A.
yourself, but
E.
that's just what he
Yeah.
told me to say. So
All right. Maybe it's D.
My next
Maybe.
question is, how do you know what anal beads feel like?
no, I didn't
Ooh,
say
good
that's what
question.
anal beads feel like. I said that's how he pulled them out.
No, 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 no.
No.
That's not what you said.
I pulled
You
anal
said.
beads out. Well,
You
listen,
said.
we'll go back to the tape when we're done here. All right?
You said it was just like anal beads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like just like you would pull anal beads out. That's what I meant.
So we're trying to figure out this mystery there,
Pop, pop, pop,
Scoops.
pop, pop. I've shoved anal
Oh,
beads in a girl
oh.
before.
Oh, geez, Christ.
Not Lauren.
She's gonna.
She don't
Good thing
watch
she don't
anyway.
watch this shit.
She don't
She's-
watch this shit.
I know Krista doesn't pay
Yeah.
any mind to this podcast either. What support system do I have?
Yeah,
just us.
Jennifer doesn't either. I think if she were to watch it, she'd be like, you're done.
She'd call us stupid, and I'd probably
Yeah.
get shut down immediately after the last couple episodes. I'll be honest
Lauren
with you.
knows my level of immaturity, but I just don't think she knows my level of inappropriateness.
So Krista knows both for me, and she can't stand both. So I have to I don't know. It's like I'm a Jew hiding Auschwitz. I just have to
Well,
know.
a Jew wouldn't hide at Auschwitz because he couldn't.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
like they know
That's
they're
true.
there. They're not
That's
hiding.
Yeah, you're hiding like Anne Frank.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking Helen Keller.
Helen Keller was the
Deaf
blind deaf that learned how to read somehow.
Hmm.
Anywho,
She told
so-
one hell of a story. Nick has left the building, ladies and gentlemen. That's all you
Yeah.
get for Nick today.
That's it. That's it. I wish we could just boot him off. Like,
I might be able to.
you just fucking boot him. And you know what? His cheap ass still hasn't bought a fucking light.
No.
I have one right here.
Yeah, your fucking flashlight. I know.
Yeah,
I
I
can
am.
tell.
Yeah, I am.
We've talked about this. One of these small little circle lights that go to your computer are like $8 on Amazon.
Guys, I find more important shit to buy.
I'm telling you right now, I'll probably find one on Temu for $3.
And it'll fucking catch your house on fire.
No, listen, I bought plenty of shit from Temu. Actually, you want to know something crazy? I just bought anodized aluminum M-Lock Picatinny rails for my AR, and they're like billet aluminum. Fucking like, they were $6 on Temu, and they are pristine.
Find me a Henry rifle 4570 setup like yours, so I don't have to spend $400 on it.
Nah, just do it. You don't want to cheap out on that.
That's true. I'm just gonna buy
Especially
it.
that Henry.
Yeah, it's such a nice gun.
Yeah.
Oh, I need you to get me a good deal on a suppressor, and I'll buy it off of you.
Henry.
So if you wait 3 times a year, silencercentral.com does a sale on suppressors, and they do buy one get one free. You buy any size caliber suppressor, and they send you a 22 caliber suppressor for free.
No way.
You have to pay the tax stamp on both, so you're still paying $400 for both tax stamps, but it's like a $800 value for free.
Send me that website.
Yeah, I will.
That's a good deal.
I don't think they're doing anything like that now, but I know around Christmas time they do.
Yeah.
I want to say 4th of July they do, or maybe Memorial Day.
So, Nick can no longer bust my chops
Why?
about my VA disability rating.
Why is he's at 100% too?
Yeah,
Fucking scumbag.
What? I'm a 3-time combat vet, bruh.
yeah, free time.
As at like the last episode, we talked about how you burn shit out of barrels from the shitters.
No, I didn't do that. I'm saying
I
Saving
did.
America one shitter at a time.
I'm
Yeah,
saying like that we were saying that was someone's job that had to do that. Some army grunt,
so you
private,
so you
whatever.
so you didn't even have to do it. You just got
No.
100% disability for doing nothing in Kuwait.
What?
You went to
Only
Kuwait
country
and
I've,
ate Ruby Tuesdays.
that's the only that's the only country I don't think I've ever been in.
uh,
I've been to most
is it
I've
how
been
you
to
did it? Wait,
no, that's UAE.
huh?
So Nick, anyway, getting back to the Silencer Central,
Yeah.
they have their own brand. It's called Banish,
Mhm.
and they're supposed to be like top of the line suppressors.
Really?
Yeah, supposed to be really good.
Did they get pretty pricey or is it pretty good?
It's like the normal price, but like I said, if you wait until they do
Christmas?
that deal, and
Yeah, yeah.
then they send you a free suppressor,
Ooh.
so you get two for the price of one.
Just, I have
Get it.
zero money to buy guns right now
Well,
or
that's
equipment.
because you just put a shed in, you're wiring it, you just put a turf yard in, like you're hosting a fucking
We
FIFA
did.
championship next year.
Yeah,
And I mean
just put a turf yard for the dogs, Kyle.
That's special.
turf.
I thought we were ridiculous with a concrete moat underneath our fence, but your dogs
Yeah,
pretty special.
a 40 by 40 to 160 what or 1,600 square feet
Yeah,
Yep.
with with turf.
what'd that run you?
You don't want to know.
You know what you should have done? You should have went to Lowe's and bought the golf carpet, the turf
the,
carpet.
the
Well,
fake the fake carpet
Yeah,
shit you put on your porch.
well,
yeah,
this stuff is I don't even know how tall it is, but it's like grass.
yeah. And like the urine
Um,
and shit goes through it into the ground, so you
yeah.
don't have to. Yeah.
Well, they put they took a whole bunch of dirt out of the yard. And I thought they were gonna have to fucking backfill it, but they come in and leveled out the dirt, and then they put chat down that chat when it gets wet, it kind of comes concrete.
Hmm.
Yep.
So they put that down, sprayed it, leveled it out again, sprayed it so it's nice and level. And then they put the turf on top of it and squared off the yard, inside the fence, fucking everything. They did a great job. It was worth the money we spent.
Well, that's good. Were they having issues going in the dirt,
Oh,
or
they
is
were
just
just
something
bringing
you
all
wanted
that.
to? Yeah.
Oh, they were bringing all the dirt inside. So we put the turf down, and like, as soon as it got done, actually, what because we had them out there when they were starting to lay the chat,
Hmm.
and I was just picking it up. And as soon as they put the chat down, all that dirt that was coming in the house fucking ceased. It's fucking amazing.
That's probably why they do it because it stops the dirt from coming up to the turf. Also,
Holy crap, man! They freaking like it is like night and day going from it was pretty much a freaking dirt mud hole to nothing.
Oh, that's good. I mean, at least it's clean for you now, and it's probably easy to pick shit up too. Probably just
Oh, it is. I
right
bought a
up.
pooper scooper today
Yeah.
just to fucking scoop it up, and then I bought I'll send you the picture I sent Dad this morning. Um,
Of your dog shit or the turf.
it's there.
hey Dad, look at this.
Look at the size of the turd.
Look at this rock.
So while you look for that, Nick, on this website they have a Silencer Co. Hybrid 46M.
Yeah.
It is it's a multi-caliber. It fits 9mm to 45 ACP, 5.56 NATO to 4570 government, and up to 338 Lapua.
Ooh.
So I mean that's a multi-cal. I mean that fits everything from a 9 to a 338. Well,
Yeah.
to a 4570, a 3. And that the price of that is $1,100.
Yeah, but you probably got to buy a special one for 4570.
If you just so if you only have to pay the tax stamp once, and you could your best bet would be to buy a multi-caliber like that, and then you could throw it like if you take your AR to the range, you could just throw that suppressor on your AR, and then use it, and then if you when you want to shoot your 4570, you take it off and throw it on your 4570. No, you don't gotta go out and buy friggin'
8 silencers,
yeah.
8 suppressors. Yeah. Ooh, dude, these aren't that expensive. Holy cow! Like
Like
I'm thinking, you go to Shields, you're looking at them, you're looking at like $1,800 or so dollars. Like these are pretty decent.
that Banish series, they're supposed to be good. They have all the calibers the Banish does.
The Banish 46 V2.
Mhm. I think that's a multi-caliber too.
That's a sexy little thing.
3 minutes, 18 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Bills are up
Yeah.
now, 27-19, so a 2-score game.
Yeah, they're game over. Yeah. So it's going to be
You never had the Rams not blown up their last play on their last drive. If Matt Stafford wouldn't have threw that ball out of bounds and actually gave the receiver an opportunity to catch it, I think we'd be looking at a Rams Commanders NFC Championship or AFC. What is it? NFC? Are they
NFC.
NFC?
NFC.
Yep.
Rams below.
Calm down.
Well, they blew today.
He's giving it.
They
Yeah.
did blow today.
Matt Stafford threw that last pass, 4th down and 11, threw that ball 10 yards out of bounds that he didn't even give the receiver an opportunity to make a play.
Saquon was on fire anyway.
Yeah, he was. I think it's going to be a Commanders Super Bowl. Commanders versus whoever.
I don't know.
As much as I would love,
they are finding a way to win.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know
I
how
agree.
they're doing it.
I'd like to see, I'd like to see the Eagles and the Bills in the Super Bowl. I'd love to see Josh Allen get one, but I would also like that for Saquon Barkley, just
Yeah, since
to
he left New
shove it
York.
in the face of fucking
Yep.
Giants, dude. Just be
Yeah.
like, yeah, fuck you. I mean, he had the best season of his career this year.
What was sad
Yeah.
was watching CJ Stroud not get an opportunity. He didn't have any more. I mean, the refs definitely blew the game, but it was sad seeing CJ Stroud get less than 2.5 seconds to throw the football. His O line sucks.
His O line was horrible. Horrible. After every
And,
huddle, he should have been like, "You guys need to do your fucking jobs."
Yeah.
and the shitty part is he's still gonna like the Texans draft. They're still gonna be in the upper 20s.
Yep.
So like all the good O linemen, they're gonna be gone by then.
Yeah, they'll have to pick them up in like releases or trade or something like that.
Yeah, they're gonna have to start picking up those veteran guys.
But who wants to go play in Houston for real?
You wouldn't want to live there, but I would play for Houston all day.
So Jay, Nick, me and Lauren are going to be shooting for September or early October to come down to Texas.
I thought we were doing the steak challenge in summer.
And when?
Over the summer.
I just don't think it'll work out. Lauren's vacation wheel is
okay. So if you're gonna
depends when, because Labor Day weekend, which is the end of September, I'm out. We're in Nashville.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was going to say. Just do Labor Day, but you're going to be gone. So
Yeah, we're going to Nashville. That's what you should do. Meet us in Nashville.
Yeah, maybe we could.
It's a fucking great place, man. We're staying at the same place we uh in at Vanderbilt University there.
Hmm.
And they have a bus that takes you down to Lower Broadway, and we're gonna spend 3 nights there. We're gonna fly in on that Friday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and come back that Monday, and then go back to work on that Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll talk to Lauren.
Nashville's fun, man.
We'll figure something out. So what have you guys been up to?
Working. I gotta fucking work Saturday.
what?
I literally got off vacation yesterday. Was my first day back to work, and now I'm off tomorrow and Tuesday. So I work 2 and I'm off 2 after being off almost the whole month of January.
Well,
Dude, I cannot believe
Saturday.
we're almost done with January already. That's
That's
nuts.
Yeah, I
crazy.
know. We're putting up. They're adding a new repeater tower in the hospital, so like all the ambulances and stuff could talk to the ED.
Hmm.
Or actually, any outside agency can talk to the ED. It's kind of like a redundant system that we're putting in just in case all hell breaks loose. Um, but they're going to install it on a Saturday, so I have to work Saturday.
How long?
But I don't know. However long it takes them to install it, it's one of my goals for 2025. So the sooner they get it up, the sooner I could kind of knock that goal off my
Yeah.
thing to do, worry about list for the year.
Yep.
Then I just got to exercise it once the frequencies get out. I got to freaking run the exercise and all that other fun shit. So
What?
that's going to be the big part.
Remember, remember GameCast when they would
Yep.
cast the game like on the fake football field, just they
Yeah.
would show the drives. Nobody does that anymore. Google used to do it.
ESPN does.
ESPN does.
Do they?
I'm watching it right. I'm doing it right now. Yeah.
Yeah, ESPN does. Because sometimes when Ohio State plays on fucking Peacock,
Hmm.
that's how I have to watch the game.
Oh, you should have told me. Oh yeah, there it is. No shit.
All right, boys. I'm gonna change gears on you. Stupid laws that just happened in America. The state of Michigan just passed a law that a child can turn in their parent or parents if a weapon in the house is not properly stored. I don't mind it. I'm not a Michigander. Michigander.
That's I don't see
Michigander.
how you can. I don't see how it that nothing's going to come of it.
I guess it's their way of like adding to the red flag rules or law over there, up there.
But there's nothing going to come of it because you can't. I mean, all I have to say is, yeah, I just got back from the woods. I put it on the wall.
Or get a warrant. You can't come inside.
Yeah.
That's pretty valid too. Do
And
you
then,
need? Okay, Kyle. So do you need a warrant if someone reports like improper gun
yep,
use or something like that?
yep,
Really?
yep,
There's no probable cause.
yep. There's no exemption from the search and seizure, the Fourth Amendment,
Right.
but there are special occasions, life, limb, like if somebody's life is in danger.
You're you're,
Um,
you're someone else can be hurt or
yep,
something like that.
they're creating that hazard.
Yeah.
Like if we get called to a domestic, like on a 911 open line, and they hear people screaming in the background, and then we get to the house and we too hear those people screaming in the background, we can make forced entry into the house just
Right.
to
You
make
can
sure
you can go in at
everything's
that point. Right.
yeah. But if we get there and nobody's screaming, We kind of just have to knock and be like, hey, what's going on? And if they're like, nope, everything's fine, you're pretty
Even
much
if
SOL.
even if there's a person that like that person just got killed in there, that's why they're not screaming. Like
Maybe. Unless
you
we
can't
had,
be like you
unless there's prior circumstances, like we've been to that house multiple times for multiple domestics,
Mm.
so because of previous incidents, it leads to enough reasonable suspicion to
right.
assume that something probably isn't square in the house.
So
So
you can't just be like, hey, do you mind if we go inside and have a look around?
yeah, we can ask, but if they say no, you're kind of fucked.
You're done.
Yeah,
Right. Show's over.
yeah.
Got it.
And then
Just
at
like
that
your
point,
car.
if they're being an
If you,
asshole, then you just flat out tell them, okay, I'll be back in an hour. But you keep somebody on the house.
Right.
You keep an officer there. That way they can't come and go as they
Yeah.
please. And or at that point we would make them exit the house. That way they can't disturb any evidence that's inside, and then prohibit them from going back in the house until the warrant's secured.
So what do you where do you put them in that point? You just say, hey, sit in the car for a
Well,
little
yeah,
bit while
well,
we get a warrant.
it's hard to say because
yeah,
like
but can't
technically,
stop them from going back in, can you?
yeah, because there's potential of destruction of evidence.
Yeah, but if I'm standing in my house and you said, I need you to come outside, be like, fuck you, go get your warrant. I'd slam the door on your face.
I'd put my foot in the door, and now I'm making
It,
entry because you're obstructing my job. So
mm-mm.
now the warrantless entry just happened because of your actions.
Obstruction of justice
Now,
is a felony.
You did not want
now,
this to happen,
now,
but
you just
now
illegally entered my
uh,
property without a warrant. I'm fighting you in court,
that's
and I
fine.
guarantee I'm going to win.
I guarantee
Me and
you
my
won't.
lawyer are going to fuck your department.
I don't think you would.
Jay's got
Oh,
Johnny
yeah.
Cochran.
Maybe in
Right
Texas,
up the asshole.
maybe in Texas you would. But when I go in and see your wife laying on the floor dead, well, now
Now,
that's a plain view
now,
seizure.
when you
I don't need now I need no more probable cause to.
Now, when you step your foot into my house, you've illegally entered my premises, and I shoot you in the foot.
Well, you better hope you get to your gun faster than I get to mine.
I just shot you in the foot, motherfucker.
I don't think that's how it worked. I don't think that's how it worked.
I felt in danger of my life, so I shot him.
You felt threatened, so you took on self
Listen,
defense.
there are circumstances where stuff like that happens, and as long it's difficult because you have to be able to articulate why you did what you did. Um,
Well, I'm just saying, get your warrant. And I close the door
yeah, if
before
you
you could get your foot in
yeah,
there.
if you close the door now, I can't just come in after you.
Yeah, fuck you.
But I promise you, there's gonna
And
be
I'm running out the back door.
I. Oh no, it wouldn't be
Yeah,
so like we've had that happen before where
yeah. Fuck you, you fucking
somebody
pig.
tries to like we'll get a barricaded suspect where they don't want us to come in the house, like it's a psych patient or whatever, and they're like, yeah, go ahead, try to come in. I got the doors blocked with furniture, and then so I mean we already have 3 or 4 cops there. We sent 2 out back and 2 are up front.
And I'm I'm at the side window just pissing on the cop's head.
It's a
Get your warrant, bitch.
it is a gray it is it's kind of a gray area in the law when it comes
Well,
to stuff like that because
yeah,
there are
because but if somebody spits or pisses on you or something like that, then it's assault, right?
technically in Pennsylvania it's aggravated assault,
Yeah,
so that's a
it is
felony.
here too, I think.
Like chemical warfare. What do they call it? A biological.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, because it's unknown if you have any type of
Yeah.
STDs or anything like that. So I had a guy spit on my boot when I first started, and I had never gone hands on with anybody before. And he was sitting in the back of my car. I was like, "All right, man, come on, get in the car." And he's like, "Fuck you." He was already in handcuffs and everything else, and he's like, "Fuck you, you're a piece of shit." Just went off on me, and he goes, and he spit on my boot. Well, I grabbed his head and I shoved it between his legs, and I bashed his head off the rocker panel of the car. Like I was like, "Oh my god." I was scared. I was like, "I'm getting fired." Like this is like I should have never done that. And I was like legit scared because I was who the fuck knew? And
Yeah.
then I mean the guy calmed down immediately and he's like, "Yo, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean that." I didn't mean no disrespect. And I was like, you spit on me. And we went to, he pled guilty to everything in court. And he didn't raise no questions about it. I mean, I had to do a report for it, like a use of force report. And it was one of those situations like I seriously didn't know my own strength. Like I had no idea that when I put his head down, like I just wanted to put it between his legs.
Right.
So he was looking at the inside of the car and he couldn't spit on me anymore. But like it just went down and like I felt so terrible.
You
And
have spit bags?
yeah, they're the nets that go over
Yeah,
the top.
nets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the prison actually has spit. It's like they call them spit nets, but for some reason the way the air works when they put them on, when they spit, it like splatters back in their own face. It's actually
Nice.
pretty cool. I had a
The
guy.
one the ones I've seen have like solid down here and net at the top.
Yeah,
So even if they tried to
yeah, maybe that's the ones that the
yeah.
prison uses. Because like I said, it hits and just right back in their face it goes. But it's. I had a guy in court one day. They rolled him in on a chair, like cuffed to the chair. Their his ankles were cuffed to the bottom of the chair. He had a spit mask on. He literally couldn't move the entire time the judge was talking to him. He was cocking off, just fuck you, you're a fucking cunt, going off on the fucking judge. And she's like, well, that's 30 days in prison. And he's like,
Yeah.
fuck you, I don't give a fuck. She goes, well, there's another 60. Holding him in contempt, like on every single thing. He ended up like with an extra 120 days in prison because he couldn't keep his mouth shut. And
Well, and they can only go up to a certain amount too, can't they?
I don't know.
For contempt.
I don't know.
I wonder what that is.
I don't know.
Bet there's only a certain amount.
I'm sure it probably differs
I'm
by
gonna
state.
Google it.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna Google that.
Uh, Ravens or the Bills win 27-25 final score. Bills going to the championship game. And who do they play?
Chiefs.
Chiefs, yeah. I called this game. So my
Hmm.
Super Bowl predictions went out the.
So the max, um, in Texas anyway, the maximum period of confinement for criminal contempt of court is 18 months.
That's a long
So
time.
I
Colorado
know,
Colorado
but
is $1,000 or up and 6 months in jail.
18 months. You imagine that though? You're just sitting there like, fuck you, fucking judge,
Yep.
fuck you. Like, especially if you have a life sentence or something like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Shit, you're adding 18 years to my life or 18 months to my life sentence? Fuck you, you dumb cunt.
Or most probably just don't care anyway because they know they're going. So
Yeah, yeah. Like if you, the only time it would really suck though is if like you were about to get out and you
oh
picked up
yeah.
like another charge in like prison for
Right.
like fighting or some shit,
Yeah.
and then you fucking just go off because you feel like you're getting screwed, and they're like, "Well, that's another 18 months, sir."
So in Pennsylvania, it is 30 days in jail and or a $100 fine, and there is no maximum on the amount of times that it can be charged.
Really.
So I mean, realistically, if I mean 30 days in prison, you say 16 fuck yous. That's
Right.
Yeah, true. Fuck it. Yeah, I don't know. You've seen some pretty like I watch like court TV and shit. You know, lot. I can only imagine. There's a judge down there in Houston. I watch him all the time, and he's like, "Well, you know, somebody flipped him off or whatever," and he's like, "You just bought yourself 120 days in county."
so
In
if you said
in
16
federal
fuck
pound me in the ass.
if you said 16 fuck yous, that's 16 months in prison. I just did the
Yeah.
math on that and realizing that I had to use a calculator to figure that out makes me feel pretty stupid.
That is.
Yeah,
You should. You
yeah,
should.
because I was like 16 times 30, and then I divided it by 30, and I was like, I'm a fucking moron.
Oh God. Kyle, you need a nap or something.
Yeah, no, I know. I don't know what my problem is.
Yeah. We started late, didn't we? How long have we been going so far?
34
40 minutes?
minutes.
Ooh, this may be a short episode.
Yeah, no, I gotta go get ready to start plowing.
Ooh,
I
I
gotta,
like the way you say that.
I have to
Yeah.
go get, I haven't
He,
even gotten my
he,
plow on the quad yet. I have
he's
to
got to
change the
get his anal
battery.
beads
Yeah,
lubed up and ready to go.
yeah.
Right. Yeah, he's got those anal
I
beads.
stick them right on the quad, so every bounce I get a new bead.
That's right. Yeah, that's the way to do it, girl. Yeah, go for it.
Every time he hits that thumb throttle, it shoots the dildo up his ass.
It just moves in and out.
Yeah.
Right. It's like Lauren's out there. Why are you pumping this so much?
Don't worry
Yo!
about it.
Did you see that Shane Gillis thing
For
where he's
where
got
he's
the OnlyFans?
where he's riding the Sibian.
Yeah.
He's got the OnlyFans. He's like,
He kind of gave him the what's his face talk from what was that movie with Jack Nicholson? You want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
And he's,
A few good men.
you enjoy the profits from my hard work, but you don't want to know how it's made.
yeah. Like Shane Gillis, except he's a fucking Notre Dame fan, so
Yep, fuck him.
fuck him. Yeah, fuck him for now. Fuck you, Shane Gillis,
at
and
least
your
for
Notre Dame
at
fighting
least for
Irish.
another 2 days.
And
yeah,
fuck Nick too.
Yeah,
guys,
fuck Nick.
I'm sorry. I think Notre Dame is going to win.
They're the Commanders.
They're the Commanders. They find a way to win.
Yep, came up from the bottom, started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this: the last time Notre Dame beat Ohio State was 1936, a score of 7-2, which is a baseball score.
Yep. R.I.P. Bob.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And that one hit. Bob Euchre.
It hit hard.
Mr. Baseball.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah.
Just a bit outside.
My favorite line in that. He's like, the tribe has got one hit. That's all we got. One goddamn hit. You can't say that on the radio. He's like, yeah, it doesn't
no
matter.
one's
Nobody's
listening.
listening.
And if you're looking
Harry Doyle,
or when he's reading off the sponsorship thing, he's like, "Oh fuck it, I can't find it."
yeah, he's like, the hell with it.
Also, he was in Mr. Belvedere. I watched that growing up.
I did not.
I watched that. That was way before your time, but I did not realize. I forgot he was in that for the longest time.
Yeah. Yeah, he played dad or something. Yeah.
Yeah. He was good in Major League 3 too. I like that shit when he's like kind of co-hosting with the Twins radio announcer.
Oh yeah.
They're the AAA farm team for the Twins. Yeah. That's one. That's a soundbite you need to get on here, Kyle, for our soundboard. Just a bit outside. Tried the corner and missed.
And here's Vaughn looking to warm up the pitch here.
He wasn't in too much.
And when he says, and when he's talking about that one batter, he's like, does he have a criminal record? I don't know. Well, he should have.
Yeah. Man steps up to the plate. He does that little shimmy.
Yeah.
And he goes, makes the women in Cleveland here vomit. And when in the beginning of a movie when he said it, he's like, and it drives the women here in Cleveland nuts.
God, that dude was a legend.
Yeah, Bob Euchre.
Oh man.
To baseball. In the Hall of Fame. In the Baseball Hall of Fame.
He is in the baseball as both a player and announcer, I believe.
Just an announcer, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's well deserved.
Because he was a catcher. I mean, I imagine.
Yeah, but his lifetime batting average was 200. He wasn't in the Hall of Fame for baseball.
That's a horrible batting average.
Yeah, his lifetime.
Rookie sensation Ricky Vaughn
to legitimately get into the Baseball Hall of Fame as a player, you got to have
we're only 4 runs down,
at least a 300 or better lifetime batting average.
Oh, all right. Look, man, guy gets a second, first sign
And
indicator.
that's one of
Vaughn,
three.
a juvenile delinquent in the offseason in his major league debut.
Gonna light your ass up, me.
Vaughn into the windup in his first
so,
offering.
I mean, so for every
Just a
3
bit
plate
outside. He
appearances
tried the corner
to
and
hit,
missed.
you need to hit one in the pros to be.
Right. And that all depends on probably the length of your career also. So
Yeah. Well, to be considered for the Hall of Fame, you have to play 10 consecutive seasons.
and if you're looking for a good roofer, just come out here and look at their center field. Roger Dorn's got her center field looking like the Yellow Pages.
Yeah.
Well, so me off a little bit off subject. Me and Lauren were looking at washer and dryers a couple months ago, and we were at Home Depot in Buckhorn, and the guy, he was telling us all about this washer and how great it was, and he's like it's got a very good guarantee on it. And I was like, well, you can get a guarantee by sticking your head up a cow's ass, but I'd much rather take the butcher's word for it.
Yeah.
Lauren just looked at me. He got the reference. Thank God he got the reference.
Right.
But Lauren just looked at me like I was an asshole. And she's like, I can't believe you just fucking said that.
You should have did the screwed up version, and you should have went, wait, it's got to be your bull.
Yeah, it's gotta be my head up your bull's ass.
You get a good look at a steak by sticking your head up the butcher's ass. Wait, no, that's not. It's got to be your bull. You're derailing. Shut up, Richard. So to be eligible for the Baseball Hall of Fame, a major league player must meet the following requirements: played at least 10 seasons in the majors.
Ball 4.
And you
Ball
have
8.
to have been retired for at least 5.
Low, and Vaughn has walked the bases loaded on 12 straight pitches. Boy, how can these guys lay off pitches that close?
Achieve enough votes, 75%.
The offseason in his major league debut.
That's not me.
And yeah, so that's the
Vaughn
big
into
part.
the windup in his first offering.
But
Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed.
Like guys, like 75%. Ken Griffey, when he went in, he should have been 100% locked, right? One fucking person didn't vote for him.
He's in now, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he got in on the first ballot, but he should have been like there. I think that Craig Biggio was another one that should have been like 100% guaranteed. Jeff Bagwell, guys like that should have been in like 100%.
I don't think Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, and Sammy Sosa should be exempt from the Hall of Fame.
They should hold on. Decent ball players. They're legit ball players, but they shouldn't have any tie to the record. Unfortunately, it breaks my soul to say that about McGwire, but
I just don't think they should be exempt.
I think they should. I think they should let him in and just put the asterisk there.
Didn't it just put Pete Rose in there? Didn't Pete Rose finally make it?
No, he'll never.
No, he'll never get in.
I thought
not even posthumously. I think it's bullshit because, like his records.
Yeah,
I think he owned like 29 Major League Baseball records as a player, and just because what he did as a fucking coach, that doesn't take away from what he did as a player.
Okay,
I think Pete Rose should be in on how him being a player, but
okay. So let me ask you guys a question then. Yesterday during the Chiefs game, last play of the game, the punter ran out of bounds. You want to know why he did that?
To cover the spread.
To cover the spread. Shouldn't that be almost considered the exact same fucking thing of sports betting?
Yeah, but here's the difference. Pete Rose openly admitted to it.
I understand that.
As long as the punter doesn't say, no, I ran out of bounds, so it would cover the spread in Vegas. I was told to. As long as he never says that, and they'll never be able to prove that he just wasn't running the time off the clock.
See, like I said, Pete Rose admitted it as a coach. Right. Has nothing to do with what he did as a baseball player. So he should be in as a baseball player.
Right. Not as a coach or...
And another thing, too, is Pete Rose never betted against the Reds. He bet for the Reds to win.
That's
Like
true.
that's like he never bet against the Reds to be a losing. So
No, that's not true. Pete Rose fudged the numbers.
No, it
So
wasn't. It
if
wasn't. It was
no,
not a. It was not
if
a
he
Black Sox scenario. It was not a Black Sox scenario.
no, he was fudging the numbers because he was not doing it that way. But if he was playing the Yankees, he was making sure that he was not starting his ace pitcher,
All right.
or let me tweak the lineup a little bit to
Right. Okay.
yeah.
I'm just saying,
He was
like to me,
he was hinging the bet.
I'm just saying, like that.
yeah,
Everyone should
it
understand. Like,
says right here, while there is no evidence was found of Rose betting against the Reds. The author of this article probably believed that he did.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. He was hinging those bets, I guarantee it. Yeah.
so that's where I think it's absolutely stupid. Like just to
Not
cover,
starting.
you're covering the spread, no matter what. You're making sure that people are the sports betting world is winning. I don't understand how that shouldn't be like somehow investigated, but I know they won't. But
What's also crazy is why the Chiefs? Like why not? Like if you wanted to throw
Browns.
just like even any of the playoff teams. Like if you
yeah,
want to try to fix the games, don't make it so damn obvious every year with the same team.
exactly.
Like it's getting to a point where
Well, they did it with the Patriots.
yeah, but it was every year.
The Patriots
Yeah.
It started to become monotonous, and people were calling him out.
right.
And
Yeah.
now it's happening that yesterday during the post game, there was Texans players saying, "Yeah, it was us against the refs."
Yeah.
Chiefs didn't even
It
play
absolutely
football.
is. Because here's the deal: one, the Chiefs got away with a hip tackle. Two, I guarantee you, if the Texans wouldn't have been called for the same exact tackle previously or play earlier, where I can't remember what caused it. It was like
It was the
uh,
personal foul on Mahomes when he didn't even get hit.
that's what it was.
The two
Yeah, yeah,
guys came
There was
together.
one
The
too.
two guys came together. The two Texans came, smoked each other while Mahomes is laying on the ground. Like he never
and
even got hit.
he gets up and he's
Like
always like throw a flag.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
there
you
was
got
that
Jared
other
Goff out there
penalty.
getting rocked.
Yeah, they had that other penalty where that should have been a penalty yesterday when he got pushed to the ground. Derek Goff.
Yeah,
Uh there was that other penalty where you could clearly see that Texans guy was trying to hold Mahomes up, and they fucking flagged him for unnecessary roughness.
yep. And then you got
Like,
Mahomes out there trying to flop, the worst freaking
yeah.
flop
Yeah,
ever.
Oh yeah,
one of
I
the
saw that on
worst.
the sideline.
The NFL needs to start penalizing flops. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, what the
I
fuck
think
is this? FIFA soccer?
Yeah,
I think when you get up, if I was an NFL coach and my players got up and they did this, like where's the flag? I would bench them the next game. I
I
wouldn't be an
would too.
NFL coach very long.
Y
I wouldn't
no, me
stand
neither.
I wouldn't stand for dancing after a touchdown or dancing after a sack. Get the fuck up, get back, and get back on the line, and let's get ready for the next play. Like
What
I
about that fucking Texans player yesterday that fucking pushed his coach? He,
oh
like, threw
yeah,
his
that was
helmet and then
crazy.
pushed his
He
coach?
should
Yeah.
he
That's
should
what
have
I
been
said,
out. Yeah,
and I was talking to Connor about this yesterday, and he's like, "Well, you're a coach who is expected to win, and if your $3 million bonus is riding on that player
yeah,
to fucking help you win, you're just gonna eat the shit and fucking let him play."
yeah.
And it's like, "No, I'm
No.
gonna put the
I'm
people in
making
there that
yep.
wanna fucking win."
Yep, I'm gonna rip him the fuck out of the game. Say fuck my $3 million. They already paid me enough to be here, and he's
Yeah,
out. I'm already making millions of dollars to be the head coach of this fucking team. Why do I need another $3 million? Get
that's
the
true.
fuck off the field, and you could play next week when you decide to learn how to act like a
Yep.
fucking adult.
I'll go get my $3 million fucking doing a commercial for State Farm.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, look at all the other NFL quarterbacks in the games the past week and a half. They go out there, they get hit.
Neighbor Andy
CJ
Reid is there.
like CJ Stroud was getting like hammered all over the field. Jared Goff is getting hammered all over the field. like we're, and then you got Mahomes barely getting touched at times, and they're like, hey, yeah, it's a penalty.
Well, the Chiefs
Yeah.
are the Chiefs are probably going to break the record for postseason sacks with the 1984 49ers, who had 19. Last night the Chiefs had fucking 12 sacks in one game.
Yeah.
There's still 2 more games left in the postseason. So I don't even know. I don't know if they had any the week before. I imagine they probably had 3 or 4. So
No, they had a bye, so that yesterday was
oh
their
yeah,
first.
yeah. So I mean, 2 more games. They only need 7 more sacks. It's
I
doable.
just
We'll
want
see.
I want someone to go
If
out
the
there and just
Bills won,
fucking
right?
beat Mahomes.
Yeah, Bills won.
Yeah, the Bills won. So they're going to Kansas City to play.
I think Josh Allen should 100% be the MVP this year
How come Mahomes is never in talks for the MVP during the season?
because he sucks. He's not good. Just plain and simple. He makes
What happens when you play for Texas Tech?
he makes good plays, and he
However, I will say his coach, what's it, Kingsbury, who's on the
Oh,
Commanders.
Cliff Kingsbury.
Yeah, he's the offensive. I mean, he's doing the same shit he did at Texas Tech with Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
He has a good offensive scheme. It's going to be hard to beat the Commanders, but we'll see what happens.
I just want someone
I'm
to go out
going to
there
be
and
a
just
huge
rock
Eagles
Mahomes.
fan.
Just rock him and put him on the ground, and then be like, "Yeah, I deserve that penalty." Now he's been hit. You know what I mean?
Honestly, it'd be fun to see the Commanders whoop the fucking Chiefs' ass in the Super Bowl too.
Oh, I'd fucking love it.
It would be fun to see the Commanders and the Bills in the Super Bowl. Just 2 teams that haven't been there in a while.
Yeah, that would be cool too. I'm still on track for my Super
The,
Bowl pick.
the but the
Bills are still in
logo
it.
is red and green. So therefore, I'm thinking it's going to be the Chiefs and the Eagles.
Oh yeah, because that
the
was one of the
conspiracy.
conspiracies. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been right
yeah,
every year. It's hard not to. I
yeah.
mean,
It's just coincidence.
yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't coincidence, and we all know it.
And the primary color is the winner. Like if there's more red than there is green, it's gonna be the Chiefs.
Repeat.
I
It's
can't.
annoying.
Chiefs fans are already
Here's the deal.
fucking.
I hated Tom Brady when he played because I was tired of seeing him win all the time. I would much rather see Tom Brady have a three-peat Super Bowl win than fucking Patrick Mahomes.
I would have loved.
I would have loved to seen Taylor Swift fall out of that booth.
God damn it! I can't stand her being shown every single time Kelsey catches the fucking ball.
That's because she's successful.
Yeah.
You guys, it has nothing to do with that. No.
Yeah.
I think
you're
going to see Blake Lively lose this sexual harassment lawsuit. Taylor Swift is so much involved that she's going to freaking take it down spiral. All right. So.
Gay!
Listen, I just think that. I think very much so.
Jerry,
I just loved it.
Why are we doing this?
I just.
Hey, Mom! The meatloaf! We want it now!
just think it's funny because it throws you off so bad and you can't finish a thought.
I want Taylor Swift to get peaky cancer.
Suck my cock and murder your family!
What type of cancer?
Pinky.
Pinky cancer. So when she holds the mic, she's just missing a finger.
Yeah, it's like.
Ah!
Yeah.
Remy's open wound.
Hey, quit licking that, you fucking ass. I should put a new T-shirt on him and not cut the neck.
You know what you should do? Get one of them fucking thunder vests and wrap them up.
So it covers his pecker.
Mm.
So then every single time I let him out, and like we kind of just give them free will of when they want to go outside. And he gets all bent out of shape. So I'd have to take it off, let him go out. When he comes back in, put it on. I looked at him on Amazon last night for him because I don't want him to have to wear a cone. But we have this donut that we had for Embers when she had her leg surgery. So maybe I'll just use the donut. See if that works. But he's got a long head, so.
Yeah, poor guy. All right, boys.
All right, Kyle's gotta go plow.
Yeah, got to plow. He's got to plow something.
I probably won't even
All
get
right.
the quad started, so.
Yeah. Well, mine's still in the shed. It needs fixed. So I got to drop a couple grand and get it fixed, probably.
Couple grand. Go on Facebook Marketplace and buy a used one for $1,000.
I was like, just buy a new one at that point.
Yeah.
No. I got to fix it to sell it.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
but
people out there.
Yeah, I
They'll
would
buy
say
it.
if you're gonna fix it to sell it, I would fix it to keep it.
Yeah, no, it's pointless. I don't even need it anymore. So, all right. Anywho,
Yep.
we realize that NFL season's rigged. The Chiefs are going to win, and Nick still continues to hate successful women.
Guys, I don't fucking success.
What's your wife do for a living? Do you beat her?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
It's the other way around. She beats.
Do I need to go over?
Buy a fucking light.
Do I need to come over to Cunningham and talk to their chief and be like, "Can you talk to your brother? Because I'm pretty sure one of his residents is beating this shit out of his wife."
We are not going to start that rumor on this fucking podcast.
Yeah,
No one is.
yeah.
No one is being beat.
Listen,
all right.
Only 6 people are gonna hear about this anyway, so it doesn't.
I give
really
her.
matter.
I give her swimming lessons from Whitney Houston.
Until I post this
Anyway.
part on TikTok.
No, I don't beat her.
And she comes in with a bruise.
Yeah, I told you not to
Yeah.
bother me while I'm cleaning the room.
Yeah. Yeah. And buy a
Anyway.
fucking light, you cheap bastard.
Guys, it works. Except for the fucking.
No, it
setup.
doesn't.
Like maybe,
No, it doesn't.
Maybe even if you just pulled up, like maybe if you did this and just like shrunk your Discord down half size, and then put
I
like
just opened up Google.
yeah, open Google and just put a white background on. Let's see if I can do it.
Guys, I'll buy a fucking light. I'll buy it.
Yeah, buy a fucking light.
Listen, I'm cheap.
So,
All right.
yeah. It's $8, dude.
I got it. Okay.
Look,
I buy
that's
other.
better. He opened up Google. I could see it right now.
I buy other. I buy other shit off Amazon, and I
Yeah.
don't buy a light.
All right. Anywho, let's get a light. Cheap ass.
I'm getting a fucking. Okay, I'm doing
Yeah.
it. I'll
Just do it right now.
Do it right now before we quit. Do it now.
Yeah, before we quit.
Just click
Just order a light.
streaming light, and then just do the one click buy it now.
Guys,
Yeah.
He's got to go ask his wife for permission.
God,
Can I spend $8
He's
on
good.
Amazon, please?
what's it called?
And she's
Streaming
gonna-
light?
She'll be like, yes, whatever you want, honey. Please don't hit me.
Guys, this rumor has to stop. This rumor.
Nick doesn't beat his wife.
It's
She,
hard.
she beats him.
Exactly. Yes.
Everybody knows. All right, boys, I'm out.
Just a bit outside.
Yeah. All right. R.I.P. Bob Euchre.
Juvenile delinquent out in the off season.
Yeah. All right, for the Grog Bowl, I'm Jason.
I'm Nick.
I'm Kyle.
Grog out.